Alright, we are back at Sentinel Hill. Let's find a vendor and dump all of our things on him. Oh, and we have a quest over here. This would have been a great thing to have grabbed. To have come over here and gotten this. 15 bandanas. The Defias front is constantly shifting. I've been following their movements for quite some time now. On a side note, I've ascertained that many members of the gang can be tracked by the red leather bandanas they wear. Bring me 15 of these bandanas and I'll see to it that you're rewarded. Nothing really too great for us. Oh, that reminds me, we hit level 17 earlier, and that means we can equip our first pair of shoulders, made by us, and we can equip a better pair of pants, also made by us. That is exciting. There we go. Now we just need to find a neck piece, a helm, and some rings, and we'll be using more of our equipment slots, and I'm just really proud of the fact that we've been able to make basically all of the gear that we're wearing, besides our bracers, we have made ourselves. Obviously our weapons. Yeah, that feels really good. Alright, so now we're going to have plenty of opportunity to be fighting the Defias here, so... and the red leather bandana quest is still yellow, so we'll have time to definitely get that done. The vendor is over here, so let's sell everything first before we try to turn these quests in, because quite frankly, we won't have room in our bags for any of the rewards if we don't empty them out.
Good day to you.
Somebody might want this on the auction house. It's an enchant, so I'm gonna save that and see if I can just sell it to somebody for a really cheap price. All the other low-level green stuff, I have a tendency just to vendor it. It doesn't sell for hardly anything on the auction house, and a lot of what happens is you put it up there for a price that you think is really cheap. It sits there for a couple days, nobody buys it, and then it ends up back in your inventory, and then you end up vendoring it anyway. So I kind of cut out that middle part where we go through the effort and time of trying to get it up on the auction house. Because for the most part, people are not interested. Everything else, I think we basically need to hold on to. Yes, okay.
Have a good one.
That gives us a little bit of space, but we could really use some bigger bags. We can make some 8-slot bags once we have some more wool. And then we'll try to replace all of our 6-slot bags. That will help out a little bit. And we'll just have to keep making each level of bag for ourselves until we have an amazingly huge inventory. That's the dream.
King's honor, friend.
Well done. My scout witnessed your valiant acts. You are proving yourself quite well so far. A band of vicious Defias pillagers has been seen plundering the Gold Coast Quarry, Moonbrook, and the Alexton farmstead. The People's Militia will not stand for such behavior. Dispatch immediately, and make the Light's presence known in Westfall. The Gold Coast Quarry is near the shore, to the west of the tower. As the next step of your training, I want you to kill 15 of those foul Defias pillagers and 15 looters.
Light bless you.
There's our next quest for that chain.
Greetings.
Well done. With valiant adventurers such as yourself fighting alongside the People's Militia, Westfall just might return to the prosperous breadbasket it once was. We'll take the risk. They're a slight armor upgrade, though have no stats on them at all, which is not ideal. And let's take a look. So this next part of the People's Militia here, this is also a green quest, so we're going to want to take care of this as well. And I think we were able to find these guys. Yeah, I said the Alexton farmstead is a good place to look for them. So let's go ahead and we'll go that way. And we'll see if these pillagers and looters are as easy to take care of as the trappers and smugglers were, or if they have some tricks up their sleeves. I'm thinking that since it's a green quest, they should still be a little bit lower level than us. But that isn't always the case. We have a dwarf priest over here, level 17. He's scouting out the area. We'll make ourselves known to him. Maybe we'll be able to help each other out. Alright, pillagers And looters. This is exactly what we need. They are a little higher level than what we have been up against previously.
That ability isn't ready yet.
We'll use our desperate prayer. Got a little carried away and wasn't looking at our health bar. So these guys are a little bit more dangerous. Well, when taken on 2 at a time at least. What are we going to find inside the building? 3? I don't think so. And they're Pathstalkers. We don't need these. I don't know if that does anything when we're running from them. Apparently it might. They seem like they dropped rather fast. Yeah, I'm not going to go in there and pull 3 Pathstalkers that we don't even need for this quest. That's not going to happen. And now we know we don't need to bother going in there. Look at all these 2 pulls, basically. Like, these are going to come together. Let's focus fire the mage down first. Let's make sure we have our armor on from inner fire.
I can't cast that yet.
And we're getting the red leather bandanas as well for that quest, so that's good. I don't know if we'll get all of them by the time we defeat the pillagers and looters we need, but there's a good chance. We need 15 enemies defeated and only, or 30 enemies defeated and only 15 bandanas, so even if it has a 50% drop rate, we should still get them all.
I can't do that yet.
We got that power word shield up just in time. Although they eat through it with those fireballs really quick. And inner fire does not protect us from magic attacks. So we need to be a little bit careful around casters. They can chew through our power word shield, and they can deal some significant damage to us. Taking them out quickly
It's too far away.
might be ideal. We hit that guy. There he is. She's thinking about coming back.
That's still recharging.
You can see that fireball just take a chunk out of our health. I don't think it would be a good idea for us to pull 2 of the mages at the same time. It just gives me kind of a bad feeling. I mean, we could try it. Okay. Let's wait till Weakened Soul is off a little bit, because we'll probably want to immediately recast Power Word Shield as soon as it fades. Which will be basically immediately. There it goes. Let's put it up again. Whoa!
I can't anymore yet.
Can we stay alive against the incoming magic damage? I think so.
I need more mana.
Oh no, we pulled another way in the back. Way in the back we pulled somebody else. I don't know how that happened, but I think we can outrange it. I think we can outrange it. It's unfortunate because they're about to go down as well, but there was no way with that one back there casting us that we were going to be able to take care of that. Let's get healed back up, let's get mana'd back up, and let's get back in and assess what we have to do. Pretty interesting what happened there. Yeah, see, we somehow got this one too shooting at us, and we did not end up defeating the one that was here in the initial two that we pulled. So let's take her out now. Let's hope that this one back here doesn't somehow start attacking us.
I'm out of range.
Okay, that seemed to go a little smoother.
It's too far away.
Still didn't pull this guy. I wonder what pulled him. Was it just that somebody ran too close? Barbaric Axe of the Boar? Spirit and Strength. Probably be good for a paladin. I'd say for a shaman, but there would not be a alliance shaman.
That spell isn't ready.
Alright, let's finish this guy off rather quicker than that. I don't want him to get another spell off, and then we'll switch over to this looter who is less impactful on us.
Cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I need to target something first.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid this entire cluster right here. That just seems like a terrible place to end up. Let's see if we can take care of these two around the side of this building here. What do we have? Oh, we have two pillagers. This didn't work out really well last time. Maybe Psychic Scream. It seemed to do nothing. Maybe, did we need to be within a certain range, perhaps? Gonna want to get this heal off here. There we go.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Not pretty. But we got the job done. Well, about halfway done. But I've leveled in this area before on other characters that were more at level with the enemies and sometimes under level with these enemies. And I'll say, we're having a much easier time of things. Usually by this point in the quest progress, I've died multiple times. This actually became a quest in an area that I started to kind of dislike, because I kept tackling it right when we were at level with it. And these mobs, as you can see, are not a joke. If you pull two of them, they can deal to you a significant amount of damage. Very quickly. I think taking out a looter and a pillager at the same time, that kind of works, because we can focus on the pillager back in the back line. Oh, we pulled two looters. That's not going to work at all.
That's still recharging.
So the pillager's going to go down to Shadow Word Pain. We are going to run.
That spell isn't ready.
We're going to run. That's what we are going to do. So we took out the one pillager. That'll make our return a little bit easier. But I have no desire to try to take on a pillager and 3 looters. I did not see them all stacked up there so cleverly. They must be marching in single file to hide their numbers. Once again, we survived and just requires a little reset. So how many are there? There are 1, 2, 3. If we pull from here, we're probably only going to get the 2, I hope. Let's see how that goes.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Red leather bandanas are stacking up in our inventory. We are definitely going to complete that quest alongside this part of people's militia. I don't think we'll have any problems there. Pioneer's trousers of agility, leather probably? Yep. Alright, let's look around back. We still need 4 of each. Not bad at all. It's nice that they're even. Usually I end up having a hard time finding pillagers, but this time we've been ahead on pillagers. I love when they run and for some reason they're running away, but their impulse is to run past you. Like, that's not how you run past... You don't run past somebody who's trying to kill you necessarily. Picking a different direction. A direction with friends in it might be more ideal. Here we go. This could get dangerous. This one is pathing. I wonder if I can get him on his path over here if we're going to be fast enough to do that. Let's see. This would work out much better. There we go. Well, they're both looking right at us. A looter and a pillager. Let's try the focus on the pillager first trick, see if that works. Alright, that's all the bandanas that we need. Now we just need 2 more pillagers and 2 more looters and we can get out of here. And we seem to be the only one around here who is fighting them right now, which is also a different experience than what I've had in the past. I see a pillager alone out here. These guys are all grouped up, and we don't need groups right now. Let's see if we can pick some off in this little tent outpost. That was a nice resist. I see one more pillager, which would be the end of the pillagers. Oh look, there's a looter just kind of lurking. I wonder if we can pull the looter without pulling the pillager or vice versa. Probably not. Let's not count on that. Alright, let's go. Well, the looter didn't move. That's the good news. The bad news is we just took 2 firebolts to the face. One more looter, we could head back to Sentinel Hill. This might be the fastest that I have ever completed this part of the People's Militia quest line, and it's definitely the first time in Classic that I've completed it without a single death. I shouldn't say that just yet, but we're pretty close to making it happen. There's 2 looters here.
I'm out of
We can handle that. There we go, 15 and 15 and 15 bandanas. If I was smart, I might have set our Hearthstone back there, but it's okay. We can go ahead and make the run carefully here without pulling anything we don't need. And I will go ahead and cut us back in once we are at Sentinel Hill. Okay, the bandana quest turns in over here near the sawmill. This is the inn over here, and the humorous thing about this inn is that during actual vanilla, I never knew this inn existed. I think it was the second character that I leveled through this zone in Classic when the thought occurred to me, there must be an inn. And then we find this. It's hiding all the way back over here away from the tower, which I guess makes sense. But yeah, back in vanilla, I never understood that there was actually an inn here.
Need help?
Let's go ahead and just take the mail boots. Those are going to vendor for the highest amount of gold. And none of the other stuff is useful to us.
Light be with you.
And the People's Militia, another part. Some Defias have eluded us. Most of my most trusted scouts report that these Defias have been looting and pillaging the countryside all the way into southern Westfall. We believe they are hiding out in the Dagger Hills, plotting their next move. Slay the wretches in the name of the People's Militia. Okay, so we're going to take on 15 Highwaymen and 15 Path Stalkers. We get a wand out of this that is not an upgrade. The damage range is higher, 16 to 30 as opposed to 14 to 28. But the average damage per second, because of the speed difference, the damage per second on our wand is higher, so I'm curious to know what you guys think of these numbers. In my mind, the way I read this, with our 15 second per damage on our current wand, it's going to do more than this People's Militia wand. So we'll see how that works out.
Go with honor, friend.
And so everything we have right now is a yellow quest. So I think that what we could do here is we'll at least head down and we'll finish up the People's Militia before we head back to Loch Modan and start taking on some more quests over there. That's what we'll do. It's only one more quest to the south. It'll take us a little while to get it done, so we'll do that. Then we'll jump back over into Loch Modan, into the Dwarven lands. For now, we're going to park ourselves here at the inn. I'm having a lot of fun on the Priest. I hope that you guys are enjoying it as well. I really like the jumping around to the different zones. It adds a lot of variance to the gameplay for me. I don't get bored of being in the same area forever, which is something that can get tedious. So I think that keeping this playstyle up is a really good idea for us, and it's going to work out really well in our favor. So let me know what you guys think. As always, I really appreciate the support, and I appreciate all the time that you spend with me here in Azeroth. So take care of each other out there in the real world. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again here soon. Bye now.